Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Trossard makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's got the pace, Peter, and he knows exactly how to make the right use of it. His movement's intelligent, and his ball control's excellent too. So he's going to be probing for gaps in that defence.
Reinders! But he's left disappointed.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Fulham have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully...
Shoots! Well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through, played in with purpose, cleared away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Foden. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Bernardo Silva! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And it's Szoboszlai. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Trossard was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
They've played it short. Robertson. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And here's Couch. And he's had it nicked away. Mathias Nunes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well timed, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. He's on it, can he get away? Ruben Dias. Reinders. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Reinders. Now Foden.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This is a promising build-up. Played out towards the right wing. Diouf, he's got away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is good alertness. And the through ball. And the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to...
He leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar! And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Header comes in!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a fair try, but just off target. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And it's count. He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Robertson. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vardiol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Foden, Trossard, Reinders. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he's managed to get free. And smartly reclaimed. Haaland finds himself offside. Vardiol. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Fulham have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Soboslai. He slings it in. And he's gone looking for safety. Reinders. Torres makes a dash for it. Torres purring through the gears. Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Vardiol. And he's picked out the run. Saliba makes the interception. And it's Count. Swung over. Martinelli. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Robertson. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it out wide. Now the ball in. And that should get the job done. Rodri. Bernardo Silva, given the lift of his goal. Spread to the right. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Foden. Great chance! Of course! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Vadio.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Just 1 in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Saka going face to face with his great rival, Gerrard.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 8, Kovacic. Substitution in progress.
Kovacic. Gordon. Now it's Nunez. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the space here. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Goes for a shot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Fulham have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's been played through. He's in one-on-one. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
I'd just like to read out our fan club
How would you
members
sum
who
up what we've
celebrated their
witnessed, Jim?
birthdays today.
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Fulham can try it again now.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Reinders gets it away. Looking to play him in. Martinelli proves just a little bit too strong. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the through ball. Reinders is onto this. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. That's an imaginative pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? Counts in acres of space out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Gently done. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a good foot in there. Counts receives it in a wide position. It's Counts! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's having a good look here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Foden! Saliba. And he plays one through. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Still goalless. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Counts. Saliba. Counts. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Could move up a gear here. And he's had it nicked away. That has been slung wide. Martinelli. Looking for options for movement. In towards the back stick. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a good ball out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He won't be happy with that one. Sends it crossfield. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He can run onto that. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Gerrard. It's run loose here. Can he get on the end of this? And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Haaland. Kaut. Played over towards the opposite flank. Martinelli. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice interception, well timed. Reinders. Chance here to counter. And it's Bernardo Silva. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gerrard. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And he was alert to it. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. Good ball, good take. And he's managed... Trossard! And he's found the net! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Has been indicated.
Reinders. It's Bernardo Silva. Foden. He's found a way through. That's very neat. Played into the... Impressive jump! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Gabriel. Coming on the field is number 3, Ruben Diaz.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Played out wide. Kaut. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nicely weighted. Big chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's starting to look very interesting. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard, in towards the back stick. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Bernardo Silva, looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fulham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Martinelli! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That could spell trouble. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Fulham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution on the field.
Number 4 coming up here.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 18, Dirk Kuyt. Number 7, Shevchenko.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Number 22, Eze. Number 13, Bukayo Saka.
There's the crossfield ball.
Number 19,
Now it's Eze.
Torres. Substitution in
It's
progress.
Gerrard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bernardo Silva goes back to front. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well played. Saliba. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he finish? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
And the shot! Is out of this world! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Fulham cut their deficit and look... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's rising! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That
tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And what a climax we have here! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Fulham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee has just said play on. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Robertson. Matches Nunes with the clearance. Kovacic. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's been shipped out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diouf. He's cut it out. Shoots! Gehi with the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Oh, shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. Cantona, he's found a way through, and the shot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bangladesh are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Madrid have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Hazard. That has been slung wide. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. Koulibaly.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cafu makes the interception. And it's Stojkovic. Floated through. Cafu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cruyff. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Cantona! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Bangladesh find a position of real strength now. Romario. Rodri. Cantona. Robertson. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Robertson gets a foot in here. Valverde. Now Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Well, nicely intercepted. That's going wide left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hakimi. Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? And now the breakaway. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Stojkovic looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Oh, good effort! It's hit the crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Hakimi. Stojkovic does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cut it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hakimi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he
tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Messi. And he shoots! He's got a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3. Lovely, now then. Well, they've got it again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. Robertson. And Azar. Robertson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish. And they are right back within touch. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Cafu. Stojkovic. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had it nicked away.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Haaland. He's got to be quick to recover this. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Mbappe simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Madrid now. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Stojkovic. And they're back on the ball again. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Played into the box. Robertson is there, and he can get that. There's the shot! And with that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la...
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Serginho. Costa Curta. Over to the right flank. Stood up well to him there. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Torres. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Romario. Spread out to the left. Messi. Well read, nice interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played in. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Olise, and the shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hazard! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. And this is Romario. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Romario. Romario. And it's made its way to him. That is ended up in no man's land. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Rodri. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hazard. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Romario. Bastoni. Oh, this looks sharp.
Un minuto de descuento.
Conte. Bastoni. And here's Hazard. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. That's the end of the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Played out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Kante gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for... And another try! It's a loose ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Beckham. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Rodri to Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Hazard going after that. And that's another good win of the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Koulibaly can clear it away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's going wide left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Koulibaly does really well to win the ball there.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Serginho. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hakimi cuts out the pass. That's destined for the flank. And he's quick to return it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Lobbed in behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. Just the keeper in his way. Madrid have a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So we have
21,
movement on both benches.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 23. Cristiano
And
Ronaldo.
Neuer pulls off
El
a
dorsal 8,
sensational
El
save.
dorsal 27. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
Size really matters,
El
and it's
dorsal
time to
7,
make it matter
el
now.
dorsal 18, el dorsal
Too
9,
much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside. That's a throw. Osimhen might just make this. Not the most accurate pass. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Foot in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That'll be a throw.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's in a great position here. Serves up across. And he thumps it clear. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Osimhen.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to pass it through. Deftly away. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now this could be a chance. Crunching tackle. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him? Well, oh, what has happened here? Valverde tries to clear. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zaire Emery crosses it in. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Serginho. The ball's gone astray. Trossard! But he's left disappointed.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Trossard. And he's got the beating of his man. Trossard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
It's a throw-in. Crosses it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Still goalless at the moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's going to be a booking. Trossard. Now it's Romario. That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too. And it's McAllister. Not where it came from. Rodri. Now it's Romario. Trossard. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, this is Romario. Shapes to shoot! And a goal! And we have liftoff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
But oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Trossard. Serginho. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. There's the shot! And he makes no mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Valverde. And it's Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? He might be... He'll try from distance!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Hazard. He's found a way through. Hazard. Header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Serginho. Serginho. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Of course! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's Totti! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Ball looks a good one. Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Hakimi. And here, chance for a shot! Caught offside that time. Looking wide. Hazard.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, well played, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid ahead by just the... And Romario! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Stood up well to him there. Totti. Haaland. Trossard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Corner number 2 then. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Koulibaly. Trossard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Romario. Romario! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And here's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Out towards the flank. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. Played out towards the right wing. Messi making good progress on the right. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Raul. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Raul. It's a good run down the right. Kajolu. Kajolu gets a cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Romario. Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, what a ball! That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. MALLU, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Trossard shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Oh, he's having a go! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Rodri. And here's Romario. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
MALLU actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Kadiolu. Referee's given a throw. Kajolu with the delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely bit of skill. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Romario. That has ended up in no man's land. Ferran Torres tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Madrid have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal
Away we go again.
serán sustituidos por
Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Cambio de jugadores.
Hazard. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cerezo Osaka needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hazard running with the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Guardiola. Here's Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Bruno Guimaraes spread it left. Hazard. Serginho aimed at the far side. Koulibaly getting this one clear. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. That's a simple one for the keeper. Built as the single goal between the sides.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's done very well to take... Chance for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
23,
have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 13.
Bruno Guimaraes picks it up from the goal kick. Alexander-Arnold aims beyond the defence. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Kajiolu attempts a clearance.
Madrid.
And he's decided to go for it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's found space here. Raul. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Foot in. Couldn't squeeze it through. Osimhen. Looking to play him in. Just the keeper in his way. Messi! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Osimhen. Bruno Guimaraes charging forward, the ball at his feet, pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Osimhen. He's had it taken off him. Serginho. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Osimhen, perfectly measured that. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Azar. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. He's shifting through the gears here. And time is up. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Madrid may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.